I'm hanging on to the other side.
Ijincho Yoka.
We know what happened. Part 2, probably. Yeah. Ijincho. Not the good dragon-sama.
Before I go all in, can we go over the defendant's profile? That way I'll have something to work
I'm
with.
also feeling a lot better today, if you can't tell.
Sure. Akihiro Ehara, age 53, senior officer with Tokyo PD, convicted of sexual battery. He'd been stationed in Shinjuku and lived alone in Tokyo. That is, until his arrest.
Lived alone? Unmarried then?
His wife moved to Yokohama without him 7 years ago, when their son Toshiro started at Seiryō High. Toshiro-kun ended up taking his life in his 3rd year. That's 4 years ago, if you're counting.
And the couple never reconciled, huh?
Apparently his wife wanted nothing to do with him from that point on. That's it for personal details.
All right.
As for the charge, Ehara's maintained his innocence. He's had no luck getting him to budge. Mind you, the prosecution has plenty against him. Security camera surveillance, eyewitness footage, even trace evidence gathered on scene.
The same footage the media was plastering on TV?
Yes, although some of it was edited for privacy or length, but it painted a clear enough picture.
Hard to dispute something you can see right in front of you.
True.
And what about when they handed down the verdict?
I mean, it's not like he was
Flew out the
recorded
handle or
touching someone, it was recording him running away.
That's one way of putting it.
Your Honor, in a warehouse, about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
Ehara seemed convinced that Mikoshiba had bullied his son, and to get his justice, he even took Seiryō High to court. However, the court ruled against him, claiming there was no substantial evidence of bullying. I still need to dig into the court record of that case to see if there's anything of value.
Of course, there's no evidence.
Sounds like
of
I'm on
bullying.
deck then. I've got someone involved in the case right in front of me.
Who?
The chairman of Seiryō High himself.
Are you talking about me?
I don't know how you pull these things off, Yagami-san. But let me give you a word of caution.
I'm listening.
Mikoshiba's murder hasn't been made public yet, so please don't go around talking about it, especially at his school. The Kanagawa police will investigate the school soon enough. And if they find out everyone already knows...
They'd show us the door, lock it behind them,
Huh.
and probably charge us with obstruction.
Exactly. Oh, and before I send you Mikoshiba's photo, there's one last thing you should know.
What's that?
Ehara's ruling was the day before yesterday. That means we only have 13 more days to potentially file an appeal.
Huh.
If we don't make our move, Ehara will walk out of court with a sex offense charge and a minor slap on the wrist. And once his case is closed, it would take a miracle to get it reopened, even if there had been a critical oversight.
Right.
I'm sorry to give you a time limit instead of a viable solution.
Don't worry. I'll have to make do. For now, let's just keep in touch.
Thanks, and good luck.
Yo, what was that about?
Sorry. Give me one more sec.
Busy guy.
Actually, Kaito-san, can I fill you in later? I need to get some answers from the chairman.
New info.
May I help you with something, Yagami-san?
You sure can. Only thing is, where to start? Remember how you told me about a student teacher went missing?
Oh,
This is him, right? Hiro Mikoshiba.
how do you have that photo? But yes, that's him.
I'd like to ask a bit about him in relation to a separate investigation.
What is it you need to know?
Huh.
Did something happen to him?
Oh my god.
I'm afraid I can't give you any details. This request comes from a very close colleague. I'm sure you understand. It's a matter of detective-client privilege. I know that isn't much consolation. But if it's any comfort, I would never disclose anything about your case either.
But don't you see? Mikoshiba-kun was officially reported missing. Please, can you tell me something?
I promise. I'll tell you everything I can when I can. But for now, let me ask the questions.
Very well. Go ahead.
I'll start with the basics. Mikoshiba-kun was a graduate here, correct? And that's why he came back to train as a teacher?
That's correct.
How long was he supposed to be here?
3 weeks, originally. He'd nearly finished his time with us. But one day he simply stopped coming. It was as if all was well, then suddenly he was gone. Or at least that's how I'd heard it.
Were you two not that close?
No, we'd had barely exchanged a word since he arrived.
Wasn't there a pretty dark rumor about Mikoshiba-kun 4 years back? Something about how he drove a student to suicide?
You mean what was dredged up online? Yes, I'm aware of it. However, in the subsequent lawsuit, that rumor was put to rest. The court found no evidence of bullying.
But you had your doubts, didn't you? So you called on us to take a deeper look.
Well, yes, but let's not get confused. The tragedy from 4 years ago does weigh on us, but we've washed our hands of the matter.
Well, you say that, yet I can't help circling back to the same
Yeah, wash your
question.
hands of suicide, bro.
Why would the head of a school hire detectives to monitor his students in secret? Potentially even out of pocket.
Well, for one thing, it would reflect poorly on our institution were I to openly suspect our students. Then there's the issue of bullying being recorded and shared online. You know what kind of firestorm that can cause. I should mention, I'm the one who takes the fall for it. My own privacy be damned. So of course I would opt for secrecy.
That's fair. But what that still doesn't answer is why this is happening now.
I'm not sure I follow.
Yeah. Ooh. What pushed the chairman towards taking action? Report trace elements inspection from Akihiro's. I think maybe this.
Could this be what riled you up?
But this is...
This is footage of Akihiro Ihara 2 months ago, captured up in Tokyo. The man was an active duty police officer, so of course it made the rounds in the media. But you already knew all that. After all, he's the one who sued your school on account of what his son endured here, bullying that led to suicide.
Well, that's undeniable.
And now that he's in the spotlight, any more problems at Serio would lead people to start connecting the dots. The police would dig up that suicide in no time, regardless of whatever the court had ruled. They might even reach the conclusion you had covered the whole thing up. I get the feeling that's why we're really here, to prevent another mess on your hands.
Oh, I see now. Our job's to sniff out any bullying, then you sweep it under the rug.
That's simply not true. At least, that wasn't my intention.
You sure about that? The thought never even crossed your mind?
Perhaps it did. The scenario you described was painfully accurate. Every time I saw Ihara-san on TV, I'd grow sick with worry that it could all boil over on us here at any moment.
I can assure you, Chairman, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I only want to learn about Mikoshiba-kun.
In that case, you should speak with Sawa-sensei. She was his teaching mentor.
Her? Great. That's my luck.
Lady already hates us.
See? I told you we should have stayed on her good side.
Yeah, but you were never
How
on
was
her
I
good side.
supposed to know?
So, would you like me to call her back here?
No, thanks. I should go see her myself. Do a bit of smoothing over.
In that case, you may want to go downstairs and see if she's in the faculty room. She should still be on lunch.
Perfect. I've got another chance to shoot my
Fuck
shot.
yeah. let's
Sorry,
go.
Kaito-san, but I'm fielding
Aw.
this one alone. Tsukumo, you guys can clear out too.
Kaito Chronicles will have to
You're
wait.
benching all of us just like that?
I don't understand the meaning of this, Yagamishi.
If I had time to explain, I would. Just trust me on this for now.
I'm the best. I am the Yagami. Could say the faculty is one floor below this office. Okay. Oh, I thought I just face planted. Hello. I'm the new teacher. This guy's like staring at me.
I'm sorry. Did you need something, sir?
Oh, is Sawa-sensei here?
She should be back shortly. May I ask who's waiting for her?
Well, no one's special, really. I just need to have a quick word with her is all. Maybe you could tell me where her desk is?
It's right over there. The one with all the English books.
Thank you.
Okay. They just let me in here. They start kicking the shit out of everyone.
What the?
Yeah, why'd you have a picture of her in high school here? Oh, that looks like whatever that guy's name is.
Suspicious.
What the?
What the?
What are you doing here? I thought you'd have gone by now.
Yes, well, I need to ask you a couple things.
Such as?
Such as how close you were to Hiro Mikoshiba.
What?
I heard from Chairman Okuda you were mentoring him as a teacher. I believe this was 2 months ago?
Why do you, of all people, want to know?
Did you notice anything unusual before he disappeared?
Yeah, just ignore her
Any
question,
sign
bro.
of trouble he might have had?
I can't say for sure. He just stopped showing up one day. Really, that's all I know.
Cap.
Is that really all you can tell me? Nothing jogging the memory?
I said that's all.
You know what, let's start over. Why don't we talk about him as a student? You were already a teacher here by then, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Back when a student here committed suicide, there were rumors online about how it could have been caused by bullying, and Mikoshiba-kun's name came up as one of the potential bullies.
Yes, but those were just rumors.
So he wasn't involved in any teasing?
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
He's not the type to bully then?
I would say no.
Then why would those rumors exist in the first place?
You're asking the wrong person. 4 years ago, the court determined this school was not responsible for a bullying-related suicide.
You mean Ahara-san's lawsuit? The father of the student who died and an officer in Tokyo? He was arrested the other day. Well, I'm sure you've seen the news.
Yes, but what of it? What exactly is the point you're trying to make here?
I believe Ahara-san still thinks his son killed himself because of Mikoshiba-kun.
Let me ask you something, Yagami-san.
By all means.
What are you trying to accomplish? Didn't you finish this whole business with the chairman? If that wasn't enough, you got security called on you. You clearly have zero regard for anyone here. You should have had the sense to leave long before now.
Believe me, once I learn what I need about Mikoshiba-kun, I'm gone.
In that case, you've already got everything you need from me.
But one last question. You and the chairman both mentioned how Mikoshiba-kun got along with the students here. Anyone in particular that he was close to?
The kids in the basketball club? Mikoshiba-kun was in that club back when he was a student. Apparently he was showing up to their practices.
The basketball club. That includes the gang from before, right?
Yes. They all spent quite a bit of time with him.
Huh. She looks meaner than the rest of them.
Alright. With that, I'll get out of your hair. Appreciate your time, Matt. Sawa-sensei.
Just a minute!
Now you want to keep talking? That's him in the corner. She went to school with him for sure.
Kaito-san, you there? Tell me you're still on campus.
Why? You suddenly decide you need me after all?
Man, don't be like that.
So
You
petty.
enjoy playing teacher's pet with Sawa-sensei?
You mean, did I enjoy getting eviscerated by her? She hates my guts at this point. That aside, I did get some interesting intel. And that's where you come in.
Huh? What for?
I want to find those bullies in the basketball club. Think you can fly the pigeon for me?
So I do have a purpose. Ain't that something? All right then. It's drone time.
Thanks. I'll start scoping out the gymnasium.
Fuck's the gym. I'm hungry. Oh, can I get food here? Oh, okay.
ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。
Bug one. I don't need any of
ありがとうございます。
this shit. Like I'm just still hanging around a fucking school. What's up, kid? Give me all your lunch money. Oh, it's the bullied girl. Yo. Oh. Oh, am I gonna have a 3-point competition with her? Damn, ball is not live with her.
Close one. Almost got it. You're Koda-san from Class 2 too, right? Basketball too?
Yeah?
You have a second? I have some questions about a student teacher who taught classes here named Mikoshiba. Ow! Really?
Yo, you read me talk? That posse of little shitheads just went strutting into the gym with some bats.
No shit.
Kaito-san, can you at least try to warn me a little sooner next time?
Why? You worried?
Hey! Why are you still here, asshole? Who the hell are you anyway?
Talking pretty big for taking a cheap shot while my back was turned.
You had it coming, shady old fuck.
Coda! Hey, you been spilling anything to this guy?
I didn't say anything.
I'll fill you in. I was asking her about Mikoshiba, a student teacher who disappeared from school not too long ago. You guys know him, right? The basketball club would.
Don't bother trying to talk to us like we're your fucking friends, asshole.
I want to bash your fucking skull in. You'll die before I tell you shit.
You wiped the floor with us yesterday. Only fair for you to take a handicap.
I don't mind at all. Sure. All good. But it's still gonna be pretty one-sided.
You're so full of shit. I'm gonna kick your ass!
Keep beating the shit out of this guy.
Let's go.
Ultra Instinct. Dingers only. Yarr. Easy. Ragdoll. Boom, boom. How do we keep losing?
You've got a lot of guts for your age, kid. But come on. You really need a better outlet for all that aggression.
Let me go!
Just what on earth is going on in here?
Hey. Let's roll out.
I'm gonna do you a favor here and leave out the part about the bats.
Are you even listening?
Yes, ma'am. We were just horsing around a bit. Right?
Just horsing around is right.
He owes us now. Defeat these punks.
You really are unbelievable. Why are you attacking defenseless students on their school
How
property?
naive is this
How
woman?
many times must I tell you to leave our school alone?
For what it's worth, the chairman asked me to be here.
Oh, good. Let's drag him into this. How should our chairman explain you to the mob of irate parents that will be at his door any second now? Don't worry, there's a very good reason we hired these ragtag detectives to spy on and beat up your kids.
Not the words I'd use.
If I hear anything else about you, anything, I'm going straight to the press. I'm under no obligation to cover
God,
for
you can tell she
and your
took part of
attire
this
is
shit.
atrocious. When you show up at a school,
You hear all that, Kaito-san? I have a funny feeling I'm not...
I have a feeling this chick has something to do with the fucking suicide. That's why she's being so defensive.
I'm afraid Sawa-sensei's made her point clear. After all, you set...
Wait. Okay, how about this? That way, I can stay on...
But you can't teach without a license.
No, but I do have a lawyer's badge.
You're a lawyer? Well, that certainly is a respectable...
Can't we work something out?
I'm afraid something is although. There is always the off chance that you can serve as an outside consultant.
Oh, yeah. Like a club advisor. Do you happen to have a kung fu club? I've got a few tricks I...
No, there's nothing of the sort.
That's...
Me again. I say it's time we hightailed it out of here. No use sitting around on our asses, right? Why don't you meet us back here and we'll...
I can't.
Suit yourself.
He's so desperate. Just enroll as a student. Move, you little shit. Oh, hello, sir.
Aha! Stop right there.
Huh?
I knew it.
Can I help you?
Actually, you already have. I didn't think...
I'm sorry, but do I...
They always say perpetrators return to the scene of the crime.
Oh.
And you just proved the old adage true, Monsieur...
Monsieur Boyer? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your pervy little upskirt scheme. Seriously, hiding a camera...
Yeah, you lost it. Now, if you don't mind, I'm kind of in the...
Oh no, you don't! I have irrefutable proof of your crime. You're wearing the exact same sneakers as the pervert from yesterday.
Okay, what is happening here? Sorry, but your evidence is my shoes? Everybody here's got shoes, young lady. In fact, I'm probably not the only person with this exact pair.
Your shoe style is merely used. I had covered the floor around the camera with a clear polymer that shines under black light.
Huh?
It's an oil-based substance, so it lasts a few days. Your souls are stained with it as we speak.
Maybe this chick
Which
does have you.
means you came bumbling back to this while wearing the very lamenting your misfortune already? That's what you get for crossing the Mystery Research Club of Serio High.
Mystery Research Club?
Now, if you'll
Oh, wait,
follow me...
just...
What's this? I don't know what that means. We'll see it.
There's no way I'd have noticed an invisible substance on my shoes. I'll give you that much. But even if I did step in some mystery goop, with so many people on campus, any number of...
No, only the perpetrator stepped in coding. And of course, I had the PE... Why don't you just...
Okay, yeah, later days.
There's no escape, sir. The camera may be gone. But with that, I determined everything. Turns out it's an online exclusive, customized to capture high-resolution. Were I to supply this information to the police, after all, the shop would have no Do I need to spell it out? Therefore,
Negotiate.
I would say we have a chat.
A chat?
Yeah. Now, I can't give out any details, but having the cops on me would be extremely problematic. So, I'd like to resolve this as amicably as possible.
I will agree to one thing only, and make no mistake. I will not be Hold it right there! If you...
Maybe make careful enough. Oh yeah, observation mode.
What the? Suspicious. Look at me. Do I...
Well...
Right?
But
So,
I
drop
would
the...
be an utter failure. No matter where or this...
Really?
If you think you can fool this...
Ooh. There we go.
You're Kyoko Amasawa-san, right?
So what if I am?
I saw your flyer. Sounds like you're...
You're not wrong. Our current advisor got married and quit teaching, and we can't find anyone else to take her spot. On top of that, the chairman's been reluctant to bring in anyone from outside, so the MRC may be in dire straits. But your arrival marks our revival. Should I turn you in as a voyeur, it would also prove the value of the MRC, so the chairman would...
Well, that all sounds fine on paper. But the real-life logistics may not play out. You'll need a competent professional in your area of interest.
When you put it that way, it does seem like a long shot.
Right? So here's... How about you make me your advisor?
You? Advise the MRC?
Why not? A Kamurocho-based detective not good enough?
You're a detective?
Oh yeah. I'm Takayuki Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. I was asked to come investigate your school. That's about all I can let slip.
So then, the hidden camera was for your investigation?
I'll let you deduce that yourself. Client confidentiality and all that. But I will say one thing. I'm here to stop shady business, not start it.
If he wasn't shooting up skirts, what was he trying to see? Rather, who was he trying to see? Who put him up to it?
Listen, I don't mean to interrupt, but hello? As I was trying to say, becoming your advisor could work out well for both of us. I'm not done here by a long shot. One of your teachers is bent on seeing me gone.
Really? Who?
Sawa-sensei. She thinks I have no business being here, and frankly, it's been hard to prove her wrong. But if I were to advise your club, it'd be all the reason I need to stay on campus. So what do you think? It's a win-win situation, wouldn't you say? Oh, and if it's experience you want, believe me, I've been around the block when it comes to mystery.
I believe I understand. The purpose you stated for being here does fit the circumstances better than my original theory. But I won't I propose a test.
A test?
Right this way, please.
What? Hey!
Oh god. I want you to beat the shit out of me in this room. Oh, is this a fucking club room? Oh god.
Huh? Who's this, sis?
This is Yagami-san, our new advisor candidate. However, I intend to test him first. See if he's legitimate.
Fine by me. I'm Kento Amasawa, Kyoko's younger brother. Also the MRC's bodyguard. When your sister's as nosy as mine, you've got to step up your game to keep her safe.
Please have a seat, Yag.
Oh god, what's she gonna make us do?
After you.
Oh, how kind of you. So, Amasawa-san, back to the topic at hand. So, getting back to this test of yours.
Yes. So, based on what you've told me, I'm inclined to drop your charges altogether. That being said, I'd also be a fool to take you at your word. If this is...
Well, the caution is admirable.
Then you shouldn't mind if I test both your skills as a... And once that's over, the club will reach... We'll either accept you as our men...
I get the picture.
Actually, we've been dealing with a rather risky case as of late. So your job...
How risky are we talking?
Oh god.
Well, it's about as risky as it is risque. Yagami-san, have you ever heard of a sugar baby?
Huh? You mean a younger girl getting paid to date an older guy?
You know it. Now our current case involves one such sugar baby. It seems that one of our dance club girls has grown a reputation for dating older men. Unfortunately, I've yet to pin down exactly who this is.
All you know is she's in dance club? Well, I understand why you'd want to know more. Is she in danger?
The issue at hand is that she may be doing more than dating, and it's putting her safety at risk. Well, we found this out online, so we're admittedly speculating a bit here. But apparently this girl's pretty infamous for what they call her vanishing act. She strings the mark along, going on a few dates for an agreed upon sum. But then she goes in for the kick. She gets a large upfront payment for promising to seal the deal. And then, poof, gone with the wind.
Okay, I can see how that might make her enemies, but that's on the guy, isn't it? I mean, he's paying to date an underage girl, and he thinks he has the right to complain?
You're not wrong. Problem is, her latest mark, a violent, I believe rape and murder were his choicest threats. So yeah, we can't just write...
Oh, yeah. That's a concern.
And now he has his gang roaming the streets, searching high and low for the girl who contacted. I'd say that establishes, as soon as we found out, we've been trying to...
Yeah, I get it now. If we don't act, she could be...
I think we're finally seeing eye to eye. After all, the truly artful detective can solve incidents before they even occur.
That's not quite how it works, but sure. Could you tell me what the mystery...
Primarily, we function as a book club, critiquing mystery novels from... But when the opportunity is ripe, we and by that, I mean solving the mysteries around us.
Oh, you mean go sleuthing. I've got to say, as a potential advisor...
Oh, don't get me wrong. We don't do this. If we could all be armchair detectives, free to investigate from a...
Yeah, don't I know?
Unfortunately, that is... Say our investigatory senses were to draw us toward a mystery that escapes even the school and the police. Why, letting such a case slip away would be anathema to our club's founding principle.
While I do admire your passion...
Then shouldn't we hand you off to the other...
Well, no, let's not be hasty.
I take it you see my point then.
You make some
Yeah, let's begin to test.
In any case, now that the situation's clear, just tell me where to start.
It is said that the great Sherlock Holmes was able to freely change his appearance into that of a total... From helpless old woman to shifty-eyed vagrant, he deceived the masses and never lost a lead, all thanks to a...
So, you want me to go under...
Any detective worth their salt. You're going to infiltrate the dance club as an advisor and return with the lead on the sugar baby.
Wait, you want me to teach a dance club?
If it's required, then yes. I want you to win. Those girls are a close-knit group. They never. However,
No
if
gossip,
a
no
cool
gossip.
new stranger gained their trust, that's you.
But how am I supposed to be a convincing advisor if I've never danced once in my life?
That's okay. It's rare for their advisors to get up and do it themselves. They generally teach from a book.
Oh, great.
If it's any consolation, their current advisor never even shows up. Just give them a few pointers, act authoritative, and soon enough, you'll be there.
Easy peasy? To teach
I'm
something?
sure you can figure that out. That is, if you really are a detective and not some snaky imposter.
You're really putting me through the ringer, you know that? I guess I'll have to prevail with the power of vague advice.
Good, then let's move. The dance club will be starting their practice any minute. They're in the gym basement, in case you didn't know.
I know her test might be tough, Yagami-san. But I think you'd make a pretty rad advisor. So good luck.
Huh? Oh.
Oh, thanks, bud. Forgot you were there. I don't want to walk with her. Ouch. This hallway just looks so creepy. Hell yeah.
Where's... right there. Something's not right. Sayaka Nishizono. I'd like... Hey, aren't Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club? You betcha. Don't worry.
Oh, great. The MRC. What do you want with us?
Calm down. I'm not here to expose your secrets to the world. I only... To preface this, I noticed your club...
Yeah, apparently he got really sick. We're lucky if we see him a couple times a month.
Right, and it must be rough trying to choreograph an entire routine without him.
Yeah, and we've got a meet coming up.
I see. And the stars really...
What? Listen, Senpai, I know we might seem desperate.
Yo.
Don't worry, you don't owe me for this. I'm offering you a potential advisor.
Potential advice?
Let's not sweat this. The important thing is, Yagami-san here said he'd agreed to help you with
Help with their routine?
Oh my gosh, really? This is just what, you know, I could tell you had a certain something about you. So how long have you been a pro dancer?
I'm...
Oh, so modest. This is like one of those dream come true moments in a movie. I've been literally racking my brain trying to come up with a workable routine. I'm so glad that's on you now.
Well...
Yagami-san, this is your Reichenbach Falls moment. Don't you get it?
No?
Do you think we can? We've been practicing and practicing. We all know our moves and everybody's got rhythm, so all that should be left, but it feels like we're still missing some. It's really kind of down to the wire to be figuring this stuff out, but I know we'll push through if we try. So can I ask for your first impression? Does our routine need more going on, or...
you know...
I shouldn't have to say this, but keen observation
And?
is... And you need to tell them what you observed.
Oh god. Choose to select nothing. Can also be an answer. The speed in which you make a choice. Oh, I see. Work on your timing, make a bigger impact. Spice it up for sure.
Isn't your routine a little tame? Maybe you could spice it up a bit.
Spice it up how? You mean like we need skimpy...
What part of this is a high school told you?
Yeah, sometimes... I think your performance could use a little more flair.
Flair? How so?
Well, you're already in perfect sync, and everyone but you were right. It needs something that's going to leave a lasting impact.
I see what you mean. Maybe we are just kind of... If only we could come up... Oh, maybe...
Ah.
Yo, this chick needs to fuck off. Stop staring at me.
Let's take apart what could give you the edge you need.
What if you didn't dance at all? Sure.
Why not incorporate kung fu?
Did you just say...
Sure did. Throw a few kicks and...
That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah. And it's not like martial arts-based dancing is entirely unheard of, but we don't know the first thing about kung fu.
Well, you're in luck. Kung fu?
No way! That's so cool!
Well, it's my own style. You won't find it in any ancient scrolls, but it's flashy.
Perfect! So will you teach us?
I guess I'm gonna have to.
Sweet! Then let's see some ass-kicking dance then!
Wait, really?
Of course! How else are we gonna learn? Look up some random videos? We'll get to analyze your moves, your footwork.
I wouldn't get your hopes up.
So, you're not...
If you're giving up after stringing them along this far...
Hold it.
Huh?
You know what? I've never done this before, though, so...
Oh, don't be
get
so
mad.
hard on yourself. You're gonna do fantastic.
Yeah, you are. Supposed to move, bro.
Okay, what we'll do first is show you the opening 30 seconds of our routine until the chorus hits. While you're watching, keep an eye out for the parts that could use some kung fu moves.
Sure. Good plan.
Okay, so... In there. Now...
Whoa. But you know what?
That's a
May as
spirit.
well-
Ready for the music?
Oh god. You can play rhythm game at the dance club. Oh, it's picking for me. Sure.
Freaking dance.
Let's freaking dance, bro. Holy shit. Accurately fill the groove gauge. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? What am I watching? Poor Yagami.
Yagami-san, you're officially the best.
That was really fast. I didn't think it'd be over that quick.
Incredible.
Oh, he's amazing! That was amazing! Wow! Wait, is that could never do that? Gosh, I hope he doesn't knock someone out. See it?
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
See that?
Yagami-san,
Whoa.
what was that just now? I thought you said you couldn't dance.
Believe me, I'm just swinging is part skill and part pulling out your...
I don't think a seasoned athlete could pull that off.
Yagami-san, that was incredible. You're not just a pro, you're a master.
Wow. You're giving an amateur way too
No
much
way
credit.
an amateur moves like that. You're something else. Maybe you don't realize it, but you have a gift for this. You're totally a born dancer.
I don't know about all that.
Yagami, the dancer now.
Whatever you call it, we're gonna use every last bit of it in... You seriously saved our necks
Hey,
just now.
I'm just glad it all...
If it's okay to ask, could you drop by and give us more pointers sometime? Ever since our advisor stopped showing, we've barely been keeping it together. And we could all use some guidance.
If you guys will have me, then sure.
Oh, you're the best!
I think it's time we headed back now, Yagami-san.
Well, that worked out.
So, did I pass? I'd say I made plenty of headway with the dance club.
Indeed, you have. Honestly, I'm still in shock over how easily you won Mishizono-san over. Every time I try to approach her, she reacts like...
Gee, I wonder why. I'm sure the MRC is...
Well, all the more reason we need an amazing advisor who can keep up with us.
Oh, I'm amazing now.
Yeah, I really should apologize for that at some point. Also, I have another theory as to why you installed that key.
Yeah?
So, a hired detective shows up to go spreading through the news like wildfire is the case of Akihiro. Put those pieces together.
Huh.
But I wouldn't want to hamper any important detective work. At any rate, Yagami-san, I'll go ahead and let the chairman know of our arrangement. That is to say, I'll formally request you as our...
That'd be great.
Sure, so long as you're officially considered an outside guidance counselor. I don't see why not. Also, we do need another faculty member as a supervisor, but that's more of a formality than anything. Their only responsibility is signing the paperwork. Our school makes you jump through a lot of hoops just to be welcomed as a guest.
Yeah, sounds like they won't let in just anybody.
Yep, no. chairman
It's
actually
probably
promised to
Sawa-san.
sign off on whoever we chose. Well, I made him promise might be
What? Really? He told me the club's already had advisors.
typical. I doubt he wants to actually keep his word. After all, he probably thinks the MRC is a big enough... Well, with all that said, welcome to the...
Hey, you'll get your chance.
Oh, when you have a spare moment, could you join us in the... I'd like your advice on another...
What, you've got something besides the sugar baby?
Yes. And this one may actually be even nasty. In fact, the sugar baby may be but a single thread amiss... But that's a lot to digest, I know.
Okay. Not quite sure how to process that right now, but I'll make...
Oh, okay. School stories. Okay, if you play these at your own leisure, okay.
Sure to swing.
Cool, cool. Apparently he was tight with the basketball club, uniform member. To the gym. I think the first part was pretty long. I might try to make him a bit shorter, but honestly, the whole thing was the prologue, and it was like 3 hours long, so I get quite the hefty first part out of it, at least. But we just finished off at school. I don't know what I'm still doing here, but I guess I'm heading to the gym. Oh wait, I remember what I was doing. Oh,
Hey guys,
that guy's got fucking
how
wheels.
we all doing? Sweating it out on some layups?
Who are you?
Real cool guy.
My name's Yagami. I've been the MRC's advisor for all of a couple minutes, and I need to ask the basketball club a few questions.
Okay.
There was a student teacher who used to hang around here as
download it.
recent as, what, October? Miko Shiba's the name.
Oh yeah, Mikashiba-san.
Anyway, he stopped showing up out of nowhere. Any of you have any theories?
Yeah, ball was
Okay,
life.
scratch that. Then what kind of teacher was he? Is he nice? Is he a jerk?
I wouldn't say jerk, but he was enthusiastic. Yeah, I mean, he did show up almost daily.
The club was really good back in his day. That's probably why he had us hustling even harder than the coach.
So, would you say he was on good terms with you all?
I guess. Wait, where's Koda and them?
Oh, from class 2-2? I don't know. I haven't seen Matsu, Nakane, anyone.
Something special about Class 2-2?
Well, yeah. Koda's in 2-2, and she was Miko Shiba Sensei's star pupil.
Star pupil? I do know who
creepy.
you're talking about, by the way. Are you saying she was favored over the others?
In a way, Miko Shiba Sensei worked her harder because she hadn't played basketball till high school.
See, most of us already had tons of experience by the time we joined. So, anyone starting as late as now has to be really athletic to keep up with the team. Mikashiba Sensei knew that too. I'd say him looking after Koda did us all a favor.
Wow, sounds like the model instructor.
If you say so. But I'm not sure Koda felt that way.
Oh?
Mikashiba Sensei might have just thought it was tough love, but I think he went overboard with the teasing sometimes. Like, he'd make her shoot and then go, "See, that was how not to do it."
Are you saying he would mock her?
That makes it sound bad. He was doing it because he cared, I think.
Hey, wasn't Mikashiba Sensei the one who started the whole arousing thing?
Oh god, what?
He said the way she held the ball was arousing.
Oh my
Said it was her
God.
main contribution.
That's not true. She's got a nice chest, too.
That's fair. Anyway, when Miko Shiba Sensei stopped coming, the guys in 2-2 were all like,
Okay, what did Koda do to him?
Are you implying they had a relationship?
Uh-oh.
Beats me. Mikashiba Sensei did anything like that, he would have gotten canned on the spot.
yeah,
Seems kinda
people like
creepy.
to gossip, but as they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Or someone's hacking
Maybe
a dart.
Koda-san's the reason he was always so fired up.
Maybe she's the reason he got fired.
Oh, he got fired.
Writing on her hand. It wasn't some random insult.
I thought he got kidnapped or whatever. I didn't think he got fired.
Are we about done here?
Last thing. Where are Koda-san and the others? Are they often this late?
No. Everyone's usually here by now.
Maybe they're still in their classroom?
Okay.
Yeah, just get over
I
this
think that
flu,
about
bud.
does it. Back to work for the both of us, huh?
Yeah, I'm getting over this flu, so everything's fucking coming out either by a snot or cough. Okay. On to the next part. Free! Somebody give me a bit of money, please. Oh, this place looks the same. Wasn't I just here? I'm climbing a ladder. Is this a shortcut? I've been at this school for like less than 15 hours. And I've already, found shortcuts.
You spacing out on me? Look at me when I'm talking.
Oh, you're still bullying her?
You can't face us because you're weak. Who gave you permission to quit anyway? Newsflash, you're nothing without the club.
Yeah, think about us for a second. Who has to pick up all the grunt work when you're gone?
Maybe she feels special after what happened at lunch. Like people suddenly give a shit about her.
Doesn't give you the right to ditch practice. Talk about selfish, am I right?
Stop it. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Is that all you know how to say? You think we're letting a stuck-up bitch like you give the orders?
You guys still haven't learned to play fair?
This fucking guy. Why's your dirty old ass still here?
Attention students! Be on the lookout for a creeper showing up in your classrooms!
If I were you, I'd watch my mouth around a club advisor.
Say what?
I'm Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency, and your chairman just hired me to advise the Mystery Research Club.
Bullshit.
I guess word hasn't gotten around? Maybe I'll let a few wisecracks slide for now then. But mark my words, I'll be here every day of the week, so be on your best behavior.
That's right. Put that camera down, boy.
We better get to practice.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, and break a leg out there, Matsune.
We'll become friends with them. One day.
Not very nice, are they? Are you alright?
Why do you keep helping me?
I'm fine.
Koda-san, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but as I said, I'm a detective, and I need to talk about Hiro Mikoshiba. He started training as a teacher here pretty recently, right? And one day he just stopped showing up?
He diddled me!
At the time, did you notice anything strange about him? Maybe he seemed troubled, or you saw him hanging around strangers?
Why are you asking me?
The basketball club members think you and Mikoshiba might have been close, at least at practice.
They said that?
Huh. Oh god, yeah. I had a feeling something creepy happened between them.
Well, I suppose there wasn't much truth to what I'd heard then. Don't sweat it. Just so you know, I'm actually going to be hanging around here at the school for a little while longer. If it's cool, I hope we can find a way to be friends. See ya.
Wait a sec. Earlier today, it was your voice that I heard, wasn't it? I just never expected anyone to actually stand up for me in school. But you could say I didn't really stand up to them for myself much either. We all just treated it like it was a normal thing. Sometimes people would even laugh about it. But then, today, something changed. Everyone suddenly decided to take a stand like they'd seen enough. I couldn't believe it. But that first voice, the one that told them to stop, that was your voice, wasn't it, Yagami-san?
Who could say?
I knew it. It was you. Thank you so much for that. Today was eye-opening. I never realized
I never thought about how horribly I was being treated until everyone stood up for me. What's more, it made me see that I was strong. In fact, I finally stood up to the basketball kids.
So you did? Is that what made you decide to quit the club?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play basketball in a real team. I used to read this manga that made it look so cool. In a comic, even if you're a terrible player, the team always tries to lift you up. I tried. I wanted it to work, even if all they did was tear me down. But today, I just up and quit. That's not cool at all, is it?
You did nothing wrong, Koto-san. Truth is, there's a lot of injustice in the world that goes unseen. And some people decide it's easier to be part of the problem than be part of the solution. The kind of people who only feel joy when they see others in pain. You can only do so much to make people see the light. At some point, you've just gotta let them go. You know what I mean? Then there's no shame in quitting.
But Yagami-san, I think you can only say that because you're such a strong person.
Okay. In that case, we won't call it quitting.
Huh?
You can play. Doesn't have to be with the basketball club. If you practice, you wouldn't even need a school basketball club to get to where you want to be. If this sport is what you want to do with your life, I guarantee you there's going to be a path for you to take. And all you have to do is find that path. I mean, it's got to be out there. And then you don't have to call it quitting.
I don't know about that. Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't that be cheating?
Come on, try to work with me here.
So, the MRC, you're the advisor? Yagami-san?
Yeah. If you need anything, you just let us know. Anything at all. For example, if you hit any more trouble with those basketball club kids, you find me.
Sure.
You've got this.
She's gonna join the MRC, isn't she?
Oh, Mr. Detective. Yagami-san, right?
Yeah. Shouldn't you be at practice with everyone else?
Yeah, well, remember Matsune and Sakaki? You know, the two other guys I'm always hanging around? They're ready to talk to you about Mikoshiba-sensei now.
Huh.
Well, Detective, I think they have a lead for you. Hey, you're here on some kind of case, right? You know, Mikoshiba-sensei talked to us pretty often. I think maybe we can help.
Uh-oh.
That is, if you wouldn't mind starting fresh with all of us.
Oh. Turning over a new leaf, are we?
We kinda have to. How else are we gonna get good college recommendations? It would really bite us in the ass if you went and narked on us. So, will you at least hear us out? Matsune and the rest are just upstairs. Please, be a nice guy. We're really sorry.
Okay. I see where this is going. How many guys are up there waiting to jump me? The next floor up is for third years, right? You rope some of your senpais into this too?
Wow, you don't even know us and you're throwing out accusations like that? How are we supposed to become upstanding citizens with teachers like this? It's just not fair.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll hear you out. Tell your friends I'm on my way.
Really? Awesome.
Yeah, it's an obvious trap, but traps are fun, right? Oh.
Over here,
Yagami-san!
Just
Sorry to
gonna have
drive
ARs.
you all the way up here for this.
You wanted to talk to me? About Mikoshiba-sensei?
What? I can't hear a word you're saying, man. Why don't you come closer so we don't have to shout?
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Yeah, there it is.
So many of you. You guys all know Mikoshiba-sensei?
Nah, that's not our senpai friends' role. They know the Yokohama Liumon.
Yokohama Ryumon? You mean the local gang?
Hell yeah. I've got a friend who's in deep with those guys. I scratch their back by bringing them chicks to hang out with, and they scratch mine by tipping me for it. It's a pretty sweet deal, actually. Also, we've got a little thing going. I get to drop the Liumon name if I need him to handle some business.
So you sell them girls in exchange for honorary membership? You need to find better friends.
Don't talk to me like you know me. I stay on their good side and I get my personal bodyguards. I work with the tools I've got to get to the top.
So you got it all figured out, don't you, kid? But you're missing the big picture. They're gonna turn the tables so fast you won't know what hit you.
I'll keep that in mind. But I wouldn't worry about me right now. You're the one who's got the real problem on his hands.
You get it? From now on, if you even lay a finger on us, you offend the Yokohama Liumon, and they'll take that personally. You see what deep shit you're in here, Yagami-san?
Is that Rain?
So
Rain
how
Schwarzer?
about it?
That's
You
not voice
know how
actor.
to say you're sorry? Cash for our pain and suffering.
Oh yeah? How much are we talking here? Grand?
$1 million. If you're short, I'd be happy to hook you up with a loan shark. I know a guy who lends for the Seiryu clan Yakuza.
First it's gang, now it's the Yakuza. Keep bringing adult shit into this, I'm gonna start treating you like one.
Huh?
You wanna see what happens to gang members? I'll show you.
You sure you want to do that? We're gonna charge you extra.
Oh, you got this shit down, Matsui. Let's take this asshole down! Fuck him up!
Nice little zoom in. Boom. Bam. Oh, we're just running. Okay. Get him, Gwent. I forget to change stances. There we go. Or boxer style. Oh yeah, pop, pop. Get up, bro. Shit. Tokyo.
And stay down. Ugh, my eyes. Cheap shot.
Can't see? Got you now!
No, you don't.
Huh.
What? Did he just jump off?
Nah. He's just hiding in the dark. Like a scared little cockroach. You guys go look for him and tell me when you find him. I'm going for a smoke.
Okay, sounds good. You got this in the bag. Senpai, what do we do?
You guys follow me. We'll all smoke together till we get an update.
Sure, I'll come with.
Senpai's the toughest around, and the coolest.
Ah, well. All for my adorable little underlings.
Oh, they're gonna turn on you so fast, buddy. Alright. Assuming I don't go up. Oh, I do. That a book. I like books. Skill Verge of Death, Wounded Tiger. Okay. Toughness C.
Tastes good, Senpai? Smoking a cigarette in the classroom?
So you came all this way just to get your ass kicked.
Hey, Akane! Go get the other senpais!
Okay, I'm on it.
You guys better watch out. If your teacher busts you smoking, won't you get in big trouble? On the other hand, you guys could use a lesson in manners, and I'd be happy to teach you.
Huh? What the hell?
Bastard! So this is where you were hiding.
That's hot, bro.
Now what? Don't give me that smug look.
Shank Sylvania. Gusto Keiji. High five.
Jeez. This guy's a maniac.
He's too good at this, man.
Hey, you mentioned compensation for pain and suffering. That still sound like a good idea?
No, we were just being stupid. Could you maybe forget all that?
Then from here on out, we're buds, right?
Ow! Ah, my shoulder! Holy shit, that hurts, Yagami-san!
Tell me everything you know about Mikoshiba.
Finally. Fucking kneeling too.
Mikoshiba Sensei showed up to practice, like, basically every day. Kind of a pain in the ass, if I'm being honest.
As soon as our coach would leave, it's like a switch would flip and he'd start drilling us. He'd make us do like 10 sets of cross-court dashes. And if even one of us lagged behind, it meant 10 more for all of us. That made it obvious real quick. Koda was our weakest link.
So Mikoshiba was especially harsh on her then.
Yeah, because she's such a freaking klutz. Even the first years got sick of her eventually. Only thing she did right was unite the team against her.
You gang up and belittle a single defenseless girl, a beginner in your sport, and you call that unity. Real classy. Listen up. Mikoshiba's parents have reported him missing. Foul play could be in the works here. He's been gone for far too long.
Hey, you think maybe Koda did it? Some kind of crime of passion?
This isn't the time for bullshit. Or you want to keep going?
Nope. I'll pass.
Have you talked to Sawa-sensei yet? He probably knows Mikoshiba-sensei better than anyone.
All she told me was how exemplary he was, both as a student and a student teacher. And that he looked out for you guys, out of some sort of camaraderie.
Huh? She really talked him up that good?
Why, something off about that?
It's just... Sawa-sensei was really cold to him, no matter what he'd do. I actually brought that up to him one day. And it turns out the rumors were right.
Rumors?
Back when Mikoshiba-sensei was a student, one of his classmates apparently committed suicide. And Sawa-sensei suspected him of bullying the kid. I don't think he ever really got past that. He'd get all depressed sometimes.
Really? Sawa-sensei thought Mikoshiba was a bully?
Oh yeah. I actually asked him about it once, but he just laughed it off.
I teach English, and that's what I was focused on. So as far as I knew, Mikoshiba-kun was a good student with solid grades back then. And during his time in training, I was under the impression he got along with the students just fine.
What did she really think about Mikoshiba? I'll have to press her on it.
Yeah, you will. Some information just came out about the new Trails of Cold Steel anime. That might be okay, I don't know. It looks a little shoddily done with the animation, but they're normally pretty good with storytelling, so I'm excited about that. I'm assuming Sawa-sensei is on, let me take a guess, second floor. She seems like a second floor kind of lady, you know what I mean? Ha. Oh, I knew it. Oh no. Where's Sawa?
Hi there. Has Sawa-sensei...
Actually, she's in a meeting with the chairman.
So then she's at his office?
Yes. But I think they...
Gotcha. Thanks.
You know for sure that corner pictures. That's Buddy. What's his name?
Suspicious. Suspicious.
Oh, I thought it was Mikoshiba. This kid's still getting fucking remanded. Oh my god. Oh, do you have to set an item to use it? Or do I go up? Oh. Aw. Yo, Sawa.
Huh?
Pardon.
Those are detectives. Looks like, at least.
Yagami-san. Those men are with the Kanagawa police. They said they're here to make inquiries about Mikoshiba-kun's disappearance.
And they asked to see Sawa-sensei too?
Yes. But I have to ask, can you tell me what's really going on? You were asking questions about Mikoshiba-kun as well.
I should leave it to the police to fill you in on that. I mean, their sources are probably more recent than mine. They should have the latest details.
Mikoshiba-kun is no longer with us, is he? Then it's just as I feared.
Fuck you looking at? I'm an actual cop, bro. Vicious cycle. Like Liver King, always on a
2
vicious
months
cycle.
ago, a young man named Hiro Mikoshiba went missing.
Oh, we know all this. Shit, we're already in chapter 3. Okay. 2 coins at the same side. BRB. Maniac. Maniac. Oh, probably. Kick her in the face.
Yagami-san, why are you still here?
Because I care. Now, if you're open to the idea, you think we could walk and talk?
Why? So you can grill me with more questions? You realize the police just finished doing that, yes?
I figured they'd come knocking sooner or later.
Then you knew Mikoshiba-kun was murdered, didn't you? And that's why you've been snooping around our school.
You're not wrong, but can we please take this elsewhere?
Fucking so emotional.
If you knew Mikoshiba was murdered, why didn't you tell me up front?
Because that information's not public. Didn't the police ask you to keep quiet about it?
Well, yes, but even so...
What sort of questions were they asking you anyway?
I thought I was supposed to keep quiet.
Cute.
Now I'm going to ask you one last time. Please, stay off our campus. You don't belong here. I mean, what if you end up injuring a student? It would be a nightmare for all of us.
Nobody's getting injured. All that's water under the bridge now.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I should probably mention, I'm the new advisor of the Mystery Research Club. I have the chairman's approval and everything. So, it looks like I have a place here after all.
What? Since when?
I think we're getting sidetracked here. Did the police ever mention a suspect?
No. All they told me was what happened to Mikoshiba-kun. That he's no longer a missing person. That he's dead. And was dumped in a derelict building.
My condolences.
That was all we found out. The police were the ones asking the questions, not us. They hardly gave us room to breathe.
Yeah, sounds like an interrogation, all right.
Oh, absolutely they are.
Is there anything else?
Actually, there is. I'd like to know your thoughts on Mikoshiba-kun's killer.
What?
For example, take Akihiro Ehara, a man who took this school to court over his son's suicide. Mikoshiba came up even then, as a culprit bearing some responsibility for that.
Ehara-san? But he got arrested for that groping incident at the train station.
So the police really are keeping their lips sealed.
Must you always be so cryptic?
It's possible Ehara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's murder.
What?
Despite being incarcerated for 2 months, he knew exactly where the corpse would be. He revealed it upon being sentenced. This was before the Kanagawa police had even ID'd the body.
Then, was it really Ehara-san?
A court would say being in jail is about as solid an alibi as you can get, but he could be connected somehow.
How do you know all this, Yagami-san?
I'd tell you, but I showed you one of my cards, so now it's your turn.
Huh?
I've heard you weren't as big a fan of Mikoshiba as you led me to believe. That true?
This again.
You knew he was a bully all along, but yesterday you told me he wasn't the type. I just want to get the story straight here. Did you have a sudden change of heart, or were you lying to me for some reason?
It's not that simple.
Oh, one more thing I learned today. It was Mikoshiba who turned the basketball club against Koto-san. Pretty sadistic for a would-be teacher, don't you think?
That's enough.
Then it's not a stretch to say he probably was a major factor in the death of Ahara's son 4 years ago? And I think it's also safe to assume you know more than you're letting on, right? This is murder we're talking about here. Lies aren't doing anyone any favors.
His name was Toshiro.
Sorry?
Everyone keeps saying Ehara's son, like he's just another statistic. He had a name, for heaven's sake. Toshiro.
Right. I'm sorry.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have papers to grade.
Sawa-sensei, please.
9 o'clock tonight. I'll be at Plage on Izazaki Road.
Ooh, it's a
We'll
date.
finally have a real talk?
Something like that.
Ooh, I have a date with Sawa. Let's fucking go. Time to get dolled up. Just don't fall down the stairs. Shit. Oh, exit.
Kaito-san. So I just left the school, and tonight I'm... Wait, where are you?
Third stop of our bar crawl, that's where. I thought work was done for the night.
Licking the wounds of rejection, huh? Is the 99 gang with you?
Just Sugiura. Tsukumo said he had to get back to the office to take care of some kind of system trouble.
A computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a Buzzy searcher going haywire. I've pretty much tuned it out, man. Anyway, you gonna come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay sober. I'm meeting Sawa-sensei in a bit.
You what? God damn it, man. You are killing me today.
Would you simmer down? This is work, not whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, then I ought to come be your backup. Where we...
You think I need a drunk co-pilot? Knock one back for me, though.
Hey, I better not find out you two got it on. Don't do this to me, Doc.
Oh. I will. Where we gotta go? Yokohama 99. Nice. Oh shit. Booyah. Oh, I should probably do some upgrading. $10,000.
Yagamishi, how was school? Kaito-san wasn't happy about you going solo, you know.
He'll live. He can cry about it to Sugiura.
So he does.
I haven't filled you in yet.
So a policeman arrested for sexual battery might have actually been involved in a murder? Fascinating, if not perplexing.
Yeah, and its roots could very well be Serio High School, where a student was driven to suicide 4 years ago. In fact, the motive for this murder may even be revenge. Tsukumo, could you find any mention of that suicide online for me?
Already done, I'm afraid. Once the chairman asked us to take his case, I looked into everything on the school I could find. If memory serves, he was a third-year student who hung himself at home. The name of the deceased, Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah, that's him.
So, while I did find some murmurings about it online, nothing really substantial ever surfaced. He didn't leave a suicide note or a will, and investigators never found anything salient.
Huh.
So I was right before.
His father, however, suspected there may have been a bully and promptly took Serio to court. But without enough evidence to back it up, the system more or less spit him out. Even so, the lawsuit dragged on until this year. But that level of news hardly makes a ripple online.
Yeah, I doubt it would.
And that's all the intel I've dug up regarding the case. Huh?
What's that sound?
I'm testing a system I've been tinkering with. Thought I'd fixed this bug already.
A system for what?
Well, it predicts the occurrence of crimes.
It predicts crime? No way.
Perhaps that was a bit of hyperbole, but it does come pretty close. Essentially, this system is designed to monitor and detect danger zones within a specific area.
Still sounds pretty.
If you say so. I basically cobbled it together out of pre-existing tech. Yagamishi, do you remember when I used my chatter search program for you not too long ago?
Oh yeah. Pretty much hacked Chatter to see an entire social network at a glance.
Yep. And this system I've developed is a souped-up version of that. Though there are substantial differences, the principle is still... We'll start with this little window. It displays all relevant chatter posts after filtering the fluff.
And these posts are all pinpointed on this map of Ijincho?
Right. It maps out where in Ijincho each specific post was made. So my AI constantly combs through Chatter's database as it updates in real time. Then it extracts only the trouble-related chatter for display on the map.
So it actively seeks out trouble? It's wild that you can program her on such a vague concept.
Well, in its current iteration, the AI isn't exactly genius material yet, so it still pings some false positives.
There's something else, Tsukumo. What are you going to use it for?
I'd like to use it for promotional purposes.
Like advertising?
Yeah, since we're still relatively new in town, we don't have the kind of rep that brings in regular business.
Oh, okay.
And that is where my buzz researcher comes into play.
Buzz researcher?
Consider the glut of trends and terms strewn across social media. These buzzwords are sometimes clues. So, when the system picks up one of these words, and the hope is...
Damn. That's some
Well, we probably won't be paid for impromptu cases, so this... But directly intervening before a situation gets out of hand, at least in theory.
Well, I think you've got something there, Tsukumo.
I thought you'd never ask. But with you as a tester, I know I'll get strong enough... You sure cracked that case quick. Anywho, let me get this app booted up on your phone.
Go right ahead.
Some more side quests.
And that should...
Okay. This is just a big mess. How am I supposed to know where to go?
This is indeed too much noise. In fact, this is entropy in motion. This won't do it all. To solve this, we narrow down the keywords.
In other words, simplify our search?
Yeah, by manually filtering keywords, we can decrease false positives, thereby locating the right spot more accurately.
How do we do that? Does the AI do it for us?
No, not entirely. What the AI does is pick up on any keywords it deems important. Emphasis here on the word any. Meaning it'll turn out duds every now and again.
Yeah, that's still pretty busy.
And therein lies the predicament. To narrow these results down any further, we must depend on instincts, experience, and even inspiration.
So you're saying human intuition?
Precisely. Even in this day and age, human intuition will trump AI every time. That is, until we all become cyborgs. But that's getting ahead of myself. As it stands, Yagamishi, you've got the best intuition out of all of us.
Well, let's just start with a post that smells like trouble. How about this one? I can smell the trouble brewing already.
Oh, interesting. And let's filter our results around that specific term. And there you have it. See, there's a concentration of suspicious keyword usage on this street here. As to what sort of trouble is brewing, you'll have to rely on your good old-fashioned eyeballs. Shady activity isn't always the easiest to spot, so maybe think of it as a sort of treasure hunt.
Fuck yeah.
Treasure hunt for trouble, huh? Does sound right up my alley.
Doesn't it? I can already picture you out there, helping people in need until it all pays off. What could await you at the end of the trail? My heart rate is already spiking.
I'm just glad to have a helpful app for once.
You know what? That reminds me. I also have a gadget here you may find useful.
What is this?
It's a high-end sound collector. It boosts the volume.
A sound? I could use this to pick up cries for help.
That's the idea. With enhanced hearing and geolocation capability. Now, I do have some other gadgets in the works, but I'm still fine-tuning their UI.
Looking forward.
Okay. I don't know what side quests are on this map, but I'm assuming we just haven't unlocked them yet, or tasks or anything. I'm assuming that's what this is going to be. Side cases. Oh. The Falling Man. Use gadgets to find the Arachnid Man. Oh.
I can hear it.
There it is. Why'd they call him Arachnid Man? The guy's literally just falling. Okay, well at least I know where to climb.
Excuse me.
I saw you from below. I came to help.
Please. Excuse me.
He's so like nonchalant. She's like, yeah, it's an everyday thing for me.
Yagami. Yep. Either way.
Oh my god.
Aw. Huh?
Oh my god. I just hanging out of your pocket, bro?
This is,
Ew. Those are mine.
I see.
Professor Panty.
No way.
Professor Polka.
Let's go.
yen. Oh, okay.
No. Yep. Please.
Okay. Now I'm back home. Still trying to figure out which style I like the best. There's a boxing gym, no? Oh god. Batting center, golf. Gambling hall. Ichiban's Confessions. Huh. Where do you do the training for boxing, I wonder?
Yagamishi, how was your first outing?
Not bad. I handled the problem and name-dropped you guys, so all in a day's work.
Awesome. Sounds like the system's working gangbusters. By the way, if you'd like a little pro tip, you can enter keywords on your own, independent of any post.
Why would I do that?
Say you pick up a rumor in town, or hear someone drop a dubious phrase. Putting that into our keyword database will help refine the results algorithm. And thus, the program becomes more effective. In layman's terms, the more you enter new data...
Gotcha. So this thing...
Correct. Do make you... I know this is a lot, but one last thing. We've also got a bulletin board for case requests. A good number of them are somewhat beyond our current capacity. So if you ever feel like it, maybe you can pick them up.
Hey, never hurts to have more income. I'll take a look sometime.
Body model. I might do them off while not recording, sort of thing. Where's that bridge? Bridge. It says, I looked it up. It says the Ijincho's Morning Glow Bridge. Are we in Ijincho? Let's see. I think we are in Ijincho. Huh. Morning Glow Bridge. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck. That's Sunrise Bridge. Taiken Bridge. Sunrise Street. This place exists. Is it here? Huh. Drone racing. Gambling. Isazaki Road. Maybe it's here somewhere. No. Maybe I just haven't unlocked it yet. I don't know. Huh. Oh, it's a school stories thing. Okay. What the hell is this? Cases. Oh, a lot. I'll work on that shit for now. Yeah, before we do that, let's go to school. That way, yar. Maybe we'll go a bit faster, you know. A UFO. Just go see what this naked mannequin thing's all about. tripping balls now. What the hell? Is that a Titan? This noise amp comes in handy, bro.
There it is.
The kid just fucking sleeping there.
I can hear it.
What in the fuck? What are Titans doing nowadays?
Hey!
What the hell? Oh my god.
Hold up.
Oh wait, what he picked up.
Kid just threw his heart at me. Now a kidney? What? I better catch him before he donates any more organs.
Let's go.
You won't get away.
Headshot.
Hold up.
Alright, we're just running around in circles here now.
You won't get away.
Headshot. What are you doing, you naked boy? Dun 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 dun.
Hey. Hmm? Hey.
Oh my god. Literally.
No way. Hey. Nope.
Alright. Fucking weird. That's weird. Sure.
Excuse me. It's Yagami. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
I
It's supposed to be right here. Maybe it's during the day or something. Yeah, I guess it's during the day. What are the clubs up to? They're still here.
Yagami-san.
Yeah.
Yagami-san.
I guess so.
I'm sorry.
Either way,
Yes. Well... Yagami-san.
Illicit behavior.
Huh? Oh.
The professor.
In other words,
So to
no.
sum it up.
Alright, man. Oh, shit.
Huh.
School diary. School diarrhea. Hey, there we go.
Now that you mention it. No.
Sue for defamation.
Yagami-san.
It's quite the club room. Okay. I think it's on to the... It's also nighttime, so I figured you should be able to do things during the day. Oh, can't enter. Bro, do only some of these doors work? What's going on here? Fucking one pair of doors work. Time is it? 10:04. Let's do this. Hockey. I'm gonna beat the shit out of these kids first. The boys. Tuesday for me. Pleasure. I see her. I see you, Sawa. Seeing you, baby. Is she one of the romance options? Oh. What in the fuck?
Get out of here! What's your problem?
We're the masked men. People wielding chairs. Okay.
Sawa-sensei, isn't it? Stereo High School, Class 2-2.
Uh-oh.
Take a break.
You guys don't say much, do you? After this is over, you better start talking.
Some large utes there.
Time to tell me what you know!
Fuck yeah. I'd beat the shit out of all you. Masked men.
Come, here we go.
No, you don't fucking hug me, weirdo. Bro, get up. Where's the one who hugged me? DK. Booyah. That was a ragdoll. So what happened to Sawa now? Ooh, that was a hard elbow.
Sir, are you okay? I hung up with the cops just now.
Really? Just now? You want to keep going?
Yo! Need a hand with these guys?
Huh?
Good job holding them back on your own.
Dude!
You're not the only hero here.
I mean, where did you even come from?
I was watching from inside, man.
Okay. You shouldn't get involved.
Relax, fella. Allow me to show you how it's
Hey,
done.
hold on.
Listen up. I'm just gonna warn you. I'm a better fighter than this guy.
Huh? Fuck.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Right. Thanks for making them slink into the night before I could even ask who they were.
Huh?
Later.
Can I help you?
I came here to meet someone. I'll just check upstairs real quick.
Oh, there she is. Oh, I'm surprised she's still there.
Sensei.
Sensei.
You okay? Did someone get here before me?
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can say. I can't tell you anything you don't already know.
What happened up here? Did someone come to intimidate you? Someone who might be involved?
I couldn't make out who the woman was. She had sunglasses on.
What did she say to you?
That I need to stay away from this. The whole Mikoshiba-kun case. And then she said that you need to do the same.
Me too?
Yes.
And what if I were to refuse?
If you said no. Then she told me I should give you this picture.
Huh? This is Miko Shiba.
I'm so sorry, but I'm leaving.
Wait! I get it. At least let me walk you home.
Just stop! I don't want anything to do with this! If you come back to the school, I'd appreciate it if you would stop talking to me. There's nothing I can do to help you anymore.
Suspicious. What the? Suspicious. Suspicious.
There's something in the background.
Suspicious.
Yeah. Why was he beaten though?
Still so many unanswered questions.
Maybe the father, the kid who committed suicide, hired those people to beat the shit out of him? I don't know. And then they took it too far. I don't know. I guess the part-timers don't get paid enough for that.
That would be the white mask of the Yokohama Liumang. These guys would break your knees for the right price.
So they're just a bunch of thugs for hire?
Pretty much.
Well, anything else I can do for you?
I've earned something of a reputation here in this town. But you've got a face I haven't seen anywhere before. Why are these goons picking a fight with you? Got any ideas?
I've got a hunch, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
A tightwad, huh? Didn't I just bail your ass out?
A handyman?
It's Kuwana. You got trouble here, I'm the one you call. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I can handle shit the cops won't deal with either.
Huh. Jin Kuwana.
Not exactly a service I'm in need of at the moment. Crossing that line is tough, and I prefer to do it myself.
Oh, really? And what line of work would that be?
I'm a private detective in Kamurocho. What is it now?
Some competition just showed up on my turf and made a scene, man. How would you feel if the situation was reversed? You wouldn't tolerate any disrespect, would you? So state your name, and then you say, sorry, Kuwana, I made a bit of a ruckus here.
Exactly how high up the food chain is a handyman in this town?
I'm just trying to teach you some manners.
People let you teach manners around here? You can't even exchange cards right.
I see you know how to block a kick. So let's move on to the next part.
This poor store, man.
Don't let me down now.
Handyman. Bob the Builder.
Now that's fancy. How's this? Hey, what else you got?
Holy shit. Move. Ah. Oh my. He has a lot of health. Oh, I didn't think he would have this much health. Got a lot more health than I thought he would.
Better than I was expecting.
Right back at you. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Hey, you want to tone it down? Or you want another lesson?
I'm listening.
You don't know when to give up.
Time's up, both of you. The cops are almost here.
What the? Sugiura-kun?
You know each other?
After we get out of here. Come on, let's use the back way.
Okay.
Seriously? How do a couple of grown-ass men end up bickering like that?
I was just finishing what he started.
Yeah. And you can thank Sugiura-kun here that you're still standing.
How do you even know this guy?
Kawana-san's our senpai here in Ijincho. He's the local handyman. He's got tons of connections both above and below ground. So...
Have you been working together?
No, but we did pay our respects before we opened our office. Bowed our heads, asked for his blessing, all that. Unlike someone, Sugiura-kun knows his manner.
Settle down. So, Todd, who were those idiots back there?
Kawana-san says they're a gang. The Yokohama Liumang.
Specifically, Liumang assassins, called the White Masks. They were surprisingly inept back there, though.
Nah, they just didn't know who they crossed.
Hold up, assassins? Why would someone put a hit out on Yagami-san? Maybe they were just out to scare you. I mean, I doubt even the Liumang would take someone out in public.
Whatever the case, can you find out who hired them? I prefer to know who wants me dead.
No can do. Even they don't know their clients. They get all their gigs piped in from the dark web. Good news is, you can hire them yourself, too.
No thanks. I'm good on the contract killing front.
Man, oh man. What kind of shit did you step in? If you're gonna make a mess in this town, I want in. Especially when it starts turning gray.
Fine, but...
What is?
Having someone around who knows the ins and outs of Ijincho, man. Besides, don't you owe him for saving your ass from the White Mask?
He didn't save my ass.
Hold a stick out, buddy. I can tell he's cool. Yo, wanna grab a drink? On me.
Now here's a kindred spirit. You're on, and I'm getting round two.
See?
Wait, you don't mean now, do you?
Coming with, Talk?
Nah, not tonight.
Your loss. As they say, always take what comes, never chase what leaves.
My thoughts exactly.
Okay. It's high.
Hey!
Yeah. Hmm?
Oh my god.
Gotcha.
Warriors onslaught extra. Damage boost, okay. I forget how to guard those. Doubled him in the quad and did backflip. Fighting starting to get a bit harder. I do some training.
Yep.
Yeah. Huh?
I see. Yep.
Damage boosters, I will take them. Oh god, what the fuck? Turtle shells? Oh my god, save the turtles, bro.
Huh.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Hmm?
Interesting.
Yep.
Pretty sure I found some. Materials. Cool. I got 50,000 yen. Alright, well, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. This game seems pretty interesting, and kind of excited to keep playing through. The story just keeps getting better and better, and hopefully we get to the romance part soon, because I'm so lonely. Alright, catch you guys next time. That's right.